Hey, what's up, Taurus? It's me, Marie, and I'm here to do an energy check-in for you guys. Keep in mind, this is a general read and it may not resonate with all of you. Roles can be reversed, so put yourself where you see fit in your situation. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes. They're greatly appreciated. So the energy that is showing up, you have deja vu, repeating patterns, familiar lessons, unresolved issues. We've been here before. You also have closure, letting go, ending chapters, emotional release, finally free is also out here. Energy vampire also came out, and that is about the energy of someone draining you, or this could be a draining connection, toxic influence. Protect your energy. Time to cut cords here, uh, Taurus. You also have payday at the bottom of the deck. This is about financial rewards, money rolling in, celebration of success, check cash. So it feels like you guys are definitely closing out a cycle or a chapter in your life. You know, um, you may be in this energy of deja vu where you are, seeing that you are repeating the same familiar patterns and you are breaking them. With this Mercury in retrograde, that's kind of what Mercury retrograde is doing to a lot of us, is bringing back old triggers, bringing back old patterns. Um, you might even catch yourself slipping, doing something that you no longer do, and, checking yourself. So you're definitely in the energy where you are realizing the chapters, I'm sorry, patterns that needs to be closed. You are doing so here, Taurus. So you have the Six of Wands and the Four of Pentacles out here. What else for Taurus? The King of Wands energy. My card. Let's see overall outcome. The Ace of Wands. Why is the Six of Wands here? Or Six of Staffs in this particular deck? You have the Nine of Staffs or the Nine of Wands. Why is the Four of Pentacles here? The Alchemist or the Magician energy. Why is the King of Wands here? The Son of Staves or the Knight of Wands energy. And why is the Ace of Staves here? A lot of action energy out here. You have Death, clarifying the Ace of Wands. And you also have the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. And is the overall energy of the read, Taurus. So this is definitely relating to the past. Past patterns, familiar lessons, unresolved issues. You are in an energy where you're feeling like you've been here before, you've done this before, especially with this Six of Cups energy. Maybe this is a new person that you're having deja vu with. Excuse me, Taurus. Again, maybe this is a new person you're having deja vu with. You've experienced this experience before. You remember that energy. It has an energy signature here. And you are like, you know what? You're cutting something off. You're ending something here with this death card. As overall outcome of this read, you are definitely ending something. You're passionately going towards, the things that are dear to your heart, or something that you're very, creative in. You went through, you will be, or you're going through a major transformation here. Something that you are holding on to with the Four of Pentacles is keeping you from alchemizing, Taurus. It's keeping you from, manifesting what you want your reality to look like. Hold on, Taurus. Let me cut on my fan. It's hot. I get to doing readings, I get hot. So you're letting go, but I do see here with the Four of Pentacles, you're definitely holding on to something, or someone is holding on to you. Um, or this could be old places, people, and things that you, or, the ways that we think, how we think, could be keeping you from, alchemizing or becoming an alchemist, where you are turning your reality, um, you're manifesting your reality. So let's clarify. You got the Six of Wands out here, Taurus. The Six of Wands is victory, success, support. You know, maybe at one point you didn't have that, and now you have that. The Nine of Wands is you're standing up for yourself, protecting yourself as well. Why is the Six of Wands here? Ten of Swords energy. So this feels like, you severing ties, you're saying goodbye, and I do see you being victorious here, Taurus. I feel like you will have a strong support system as well with the Six of Wands energy. But this is something you need to accomplish. You need to let go of things that no longer serves its purpose in your life. Wow, Six of Wands and the Ten of Wands, things that, are you making you feel burnt out, people who backstab you, who talk about you, who treat you like crap. It's time for you to say, goodbye, sever ties, and close out the cycle here, Taurus. So especially that's like a double confirmation with the Six of Wands and the Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck. It's time to let something go here, put up some boundaries. You have the Queen of Swords energy. Be truthful to yourself. It's crazy because I just seen the King of Swords too right before I pulled this card. And the King of Swords energy is pretty much the truth. Be truthful to yourself. Be honest to yourself here, Taurus. This could be a family situation as well. It don't necessarily have to be love. For some of you, it could be children with the Six of Cups energy. Older children. I'm not speaking of younger children, but it could be older children too here. Maybe you want to get your life started with the, go out and travel and do you, and, you're taking care of, children, your young adults or your adult children, or they're just lingering around, not wanting to do anything. This could pertain to you too, Taurus. But with the Ten of Swords, Six of Wands energy, Nine of Wands, it's time to stand up for yourself. It's time to speak for yourself here. Be honest and truthful here, Taurus, because you got something coming in with the Ace of Pentacles energy. Sorry about my voice. It keeps going in and out. With the Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands energy, this is you getting back out there in the world, new opportunities coming in, but you have to let go of something here, Taurus. You have to end things. You have to sever your ties, let people figure it out for themselves, Taurus. So, wow, you have the Ace of Swords clarifying the Four of Pentacles energy. Gain clarity that you need from the people or situations that you are holding on to with the Ace of Swords energy. The truth is, it looks like the things that you are holding on to is the things that are keeping you from manifesting with the Magician energy. It's like you love, very, very hard with the Queen of Cups and the Page of Cups energy. But, again, this could be about motherhood. You could have had this situation with, a significant other, and now it's like it's turning towards motherhood with the Empress and the Queen of Cups energy. It's time to look at the truth here, and the truth of the matter is, you could be, what is the word that we usually call people? Shoot, what is that word? You could be an enabler. And you haven't even realized that you are an enabler. You are preventing, people from being in this Magician energy, tapping into their own power and seeing what they are good at, because you make sure, they have everything. So, Taurus, I feel like, it's time for you to look at the truth, and Gain the clarity that you need here, Taurus, to move forward. Why is the alchemist energy or the magician here? Hold on. Oh. Why is the magician here? The seven of swords. Yeah, see, this is manipulation. You could be dealing with someone who's very manipulative too, who's very sneaky. Um, but this is what's preventing you from manifesting. You holding on to someone, Taurus, that is very deceitful, who's two-faced, who's manipulative. Seven of Swords plus the Ace of Swords is the Eight of Swords energy. You could be feeling trapped at this time. It's almost like you know the truth, uh, Taurus, but you are helping a lie, with the Six of Pentacles energy. But truth is, it's time for you to move forward here. And cut your losses. Seven of Cups is, illusion, wishful thinking that things are going to turn around here. But it's not with someone. They have to go through their own trials and tribulations here, Taurus. Two of Cups is in the reverse. If this is love, there's definitely tension and disharmony between the both of you here. Um, Somebody could be juggling with the Two of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, or they could be juggling to leave with the Eight of Cups and the Four of Wands energy. Whether they want to stay or go, they could be juggling that here. But truth be told, there's a strong disharmony between you and someone, Taurus, if this is love. Um, so let's see. Whew, okay. You got the Three of Pentacles and a Five of Cups that came out together, clarifying this King of Wands energy. Somebody here is definitely disappointed in themselves. It feels like here they regret this ending with you here, Taurus. This person wants to come back in this Knight of Wands energy. I feel like with the King of Wands energy, though, this is somebody who could be very successful, very confident, overly confident in a sense here. A good leader at one point, but this person is in the energy of the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is someone who's very passionate, lustful even, but they could be a bit rebellious too. So, um, you have the Empress, the Page of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups energy here. You could be very, very intuitive. Maybe you feel this person here. You feel that this person could be planning something. Um, with the Queen of Cups and the Page of Pentacles energy, because you're not chasing after this person. You're actually, and I don't even think you're purposely attracting them. It's just the fact that you are just focused on you, that this person is attracted to you because you're not giving them your attention. So whoever this is definitely wanting to, work on things here. They see you growing here, Taurus. Why is the Knight of Wands here? That's too many, Spirit, but thank you. Empress. So, again, this closure, because it is showing up under closure. You letting this person go, you ending the chapter with this person here, you emotionally released, you finally feeling free. You got somebody here who's going to be rushing back in with the Knight of Wands energy. It could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It could be a water sign as well, maybe Earth. Air is even out here, all the zodiac. So, somebody is very attracted to you at this time here, Taurus. Again, they want a truce. You know, the Seven of Swords is here. This person may have took something from you with the Seven of Swords energy to keep you from moving on, to hold on to you. So they could have kept some sort of possession of yours with the Four of Pentacles energy. And then with the Magician, they thought that they were going to have the upper hand or be victorious, because the Ace of Swords is power. But this only, created more tension between both of you. So now it's like this person wants to work on things. They want to give something back with the Six of Pentacles energy to make things fair, to make things right. Um, so if this is pertaining to possessions here, somebody wants to give it back. If somebody took something from you, they do definitely want to give it back. Here, Taurus, they've been contemplating this for quite some time, and they feel like, this will get them out of that Two of Swords energy where they're stuck here, um, Taurus. So as an overall outcome, you have the Ace of Wands and the Death card. So, this is about major transformation here. Wow. You have the Eight of Swords in reverse. This is freedom. Hope return, empowerment. Healing, surrendering after being broke and left. Broken heart. I ain't gonna say broken left. Broken hearted and left. Um, I kind of feel like you gave it to God with the Hierophant energy. And then you have the Three of Swords out here. So you were dealing with being unhappy, being abandoned, feeling lonely, um, loss of emotional strength at one point, you know, and now look, you're in this energy of freedom and you have having a passion new start to go and do what it is you need to do here, Taurus, or whatever your path leads you feels like. Yeah, recovery, Four of Swords. You've gathered, you know, um, some sort of gotten some sort of spiritual counsel with the Four of Swords energy. And you went through some heavy contemplation, some heavy solitude energy. You've been in solitude, I should say, and you went through a major transformation, and it freed you. So, whatever it is that you started with the Ace of Wands energy, I don't know, it's some sort of job or something you're very creative in. It's going to have a major payout here with the payday energy, Taurus. Three of Wands, the Lovers, and the Five of Swords, and the Six of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. So you got somebody here who wants to chase. The Chariot is also here. This is somebody here who wanted to win by any means necessary with the Five of Swords energy. It's somebody who could have bullied you, abused you, constant arguments here. This person is coming back with the same energy. It's like this person's love language is fighting. Their love language is fighting. They don't know how to talk and communicate, and it's very draining and it's very toxic. So you're heavily being thought about with the Six of Cups energy. Give me one more card. Let me see what this Six of Cups want. Why is the Six of Cups here? Why is this past energy here? Why is Taurus being thought about? The Star. It's almost like with this star energy, I feel like this person is hopeful when they're with you here. It's also something that you're doing that is bringing in blessings. Wow, yeah, the Fool, the Fool, the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the Six of Wands energy, Taurus. So you are doing something. You followed your heart. Whatever this creative spark was, you followed your heart, and it has been nothing but success. And if this is something that you are about to do, it's going to be successful. So somebody here, um, I kind of feel like with the Six of Cups and the Star energy, you've healed from it. You might be even using your past as, a testimony to other people to help other people heal too, Taurus. So I kind of feel like you got a fire sign. Don't necessarily have to be a fire sign. It could be any sign that wants to work on things because someone here didn't see your worth. And it keeps showing up in you guys' reading, but this person is an energy vampire. So protect your energy here, Taurus. Somebody just seems like now that you've moved on, you've gotten your closure, you let this person go emotionally, and now they want to come back. I'm going to leave it there, Taurus. I hope it resonates. Take care.